The allegations against Mudashiru Obasa, Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, center on the mismanagement of 36 billion naira in public funds between January 2024 Public office is meant to serve the people, but when those in power misuse their positions for personal gain, the consequences are devastating. In Lagos State, allegations of gross financial misconduct have emerged, pointing to Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa. Accusations claim that within just 1 year, Obasa has mismanaged an astonishing 36 billion naira of public funds, a sum intended for the efficient running of the Assembly. This scandal has reportedly incensed Assembly members, many of whom are growing increasingly frustrated with the Speaker's alleged financial recklessness. While Obasa allegedly enriches himself and his associates, the same members who work alongside him are said to receive meager monthly stipends, an arrangement that appears to have been adjusted only under threat of exposure. Even more troubling is the perceived inaction of Nigeria's primary anti-corruption body, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Critics argue that Obasa's close relationship with EFCC Chairman Olanipekun Olukayode has shielded him from scrutiny. Let us delve into the details of this alleged financial mismanagement and the reactions of Assembly members. The allegations against Mudashiru Obasa, Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, center on the mismanagement of 36 billion naira in public funds between January 2024 and the present. This staggering sum, meant to cover both recurrent and capital expenditures for the Assembly, has reportedly been diverted into questionable channels, leaving little accountability. Insiders claim that Obasa has systematically siphoned off Assembly funds for personal enrichment and to benefit a small group of cronies. Key accusations include inflated expenditures. Obasa has allegedly used public funds for frivolous and grossly overpriced projects, including spending 15 million naira to construct a gate. Paltry allocations to members. While the Speaker allegedly pockets billions, Assembly members reportedly receive 2 million naira monthly for their contributions to legislative duties. The stark contrast between Obasa's alleged personal wealth and the limited financial resources allocated to Assembly members has fueled resentment. Members who initially remained silent about the mismanagement have now reportedly begun to question the Speaker's actions. Specific points of contention include transparency issues. Members are demanding clarity on how the 36 billion naira allocated to the Assembly has been spent, as significant portions of the budget remain unaccounted for. Increased monthly allowance as a bribe. When confronted with potential protests and threats of exposure, Obasa allegedly raised members' monthly allowances from 2 million naira to 5 million naira in an attempt to quell dissent. The allegations against Obasa are not new. Over the years, he has faced accusations of using public funds for personal indulgence, ranging from unnecessary travel expenses to questionable infrastructural projects. The 15 million naira gate project is just one example of what critics describe as a pattern of financial recklessness and extravagance. In 2020, investigative reports revealed that Obasa allegedly operated 64 bank accounts linked to his bank verification number, BVN. These accounts, spread across various banks, were reportedly used to funnel funds from contracts awarded by the Lagos State House of Assembly to companies linked to him. One report detailed how Obasa received 51.7 million naira through 11 transactions in a single day executed by businesses associated with him. It was also alleged that Obasa's wife received 10 million naira as a monthly allocation from the Lagos Assembly. Most recently, in December 2024, Obasa faced fresh accusations of spending 17 billion naira on constructing a gate for the assembly complex. Such an exorbitant figure for what should be a relatively low-cost project drew public outrage and skepticism. One of the most troubling aspects of the allegations against Speaker Mudashiru Obasa is the perceived inaction of Nigeria's Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Despite the gravity of the accusations, the EFCC has not launched any visible investigation into the mismanagement of 36 billion under Obasa's leadership. Sources suggest that Mudashiru Obasa enjoys a close personal relationship with the EFCC chairman. This alleged connection raises questions about whether Obasa is being shielded from scrutiny. The EFCC's failure to act in the Obasa case is not an isolated incident. Over the years, the agency has faced criticism for its selective approach to fighting corruption. Allegations of bias and political interference have long plagued the EFCC, resulting in a lack of public trust. Allowing individuals like Obasa to allegedly mismanage public funds without consequences sends a dangerous signal. All individuals, regardless of their political connections or positions, must be held accountable under the law. Questions that demand answers. Why has the EFCC remained silent on the allegations against Mudashiru Obasa? How many other cases of high-level corruption have been ignored due to personal relationships or political interference? The repeated allegations against Mudashiru Obasa not only highlight his alleged misuse of public funds, but also reveal the cost of unchecked impunity in Nigeria's governance. When public officials are accused of financial misconduct, repeatedly without consequence, the impact goes beyond the immediate loss of funds. It undermines the entire political and social fabric of the state and the nation. Lagos State generates significant revenue, contributing immensely to Nigeria's economy. However, when funds are misappropriated or squandered, public services suffer. Resources meant for infrastructure, healthcare, education, and social programs are diverted, leaving citizens underserved. With billions allegedly mismanaged, the funds that could have driven progress in key sectors remain unaccounted for. The lack of consequences emboldens other public officials to engage in similar practices, knowing they are unlikely to face repercussions. These allegations against Mudashiru Obasa are not just a Lagos problem. They are a reflection of the governance challenges facing Nigeria. Without decisive action to address these issues, the cycle of corruption and impunity will continue to erode the country's institutions and development potential.